Hi, Dr. Todd Sullivan from Nova Chiropractic and Acupuncture. In today's video, I'm going to go over the number one mistake people make when using a massage gun. The number one mistake I see when people are using a massage gun is they're either pressing too hard into the tissue or they're using too high of a setting. So, for example, if we're using the flat head on this massage gun, a lot of times most people only need level 1 or level 2 of the massage. So we're just going to turn on level 1 here. And a sign that you're pressing too hard into the tissue, when you're pressing in, you can actually get it to start to stop if you press it too hard. And one, it's going to be uncomfortable for the person you're doing it on, or if you're doing it on yourself there. So what you want is you want to take it up and down the area where you're feeling some pressure into the tissue, but it shouldn't be painful. And definitely after you do it, it shouldn't feel bruised. You should just feel actually pretty loose after you're doing it if you're using the right amount of pressure. But you want to just go up and down, and again, not really pressing too hard into the tissue. It's starting to buck right there. That means I'm putting too much pressure, especially if I'm going over any kind of bony area here. You want to just be really careful. But again, I really recommend you either go on level 1 or level 2. Level 3 for a lot of these massage guns, or even depending on the power setting, higher than that. For most people, they're going to be too aggressive. And if all we're trying to do is relax and loosen up some of the muscle tension, you don't need to go to that aggressive. So that's going to be what I think I would focus in on is, again, reducing the amount of pressure into the tissue so it's still comfortable, but you feel like you're getting into the tissue, or reducing down the amount of pressure that you're applying into the area. The other thing you want to look at is the type of head that you're using, which can also increase the pressure too much. So again, I typically recommend either the flat silver dollar sized head or the round ball, because again, the amount of pressure that it's placing into the tissue is not going to be too much. It's going to more be evenly distributed, which won't feel too pointy. As opposed to this kind of bullet style treatment head, that's going to be real specific, and I really don't recommend that for most people. I think that this is going to be really too pinpoint because there's hardly any surface area, and it can get really painful pretty quickly if you're not careful with that. So again, typically if you're starting off using this, use the flat head, the ball head, and just reduce the amount of pressure. If you have any questions, reach out to me at 703-912-7822 or schedule online at novachirwellness.com.